in Toronto, I threw a fit together and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna throw on something slight, flex out here. And I just walked by my reflection and was just like, boy, you look like you live in an RV. You dress like RV living is the place for me. This ain't gonna go well for me. I might have to buy a new shirt or something. This feels like Brooklyn all over again. There's a line to get into Kith. Like the one that's like the Kith that is on Atlantic, Fulton. Damn, I've been gone from Brooklyn that long where I don't remember where things are. But that one Kith that's pretty small and always has security at the door, letting people in a half a person at a time. He's just like, yeah, you could send your hat and your sunglasses through, but yeah, we at capacity. And somebody just gonna wear them until we can let you in. Like, they never make a rhyme or reason on how they let people in. It's just like, how many in you got? 4? All right, yeah. You can come in and your jacket can come in, but no one else. It's kind of nice in here. It's very nice in here. Same thing. Mesh life. Mesh shoes are a vibe now. And I remember when I worked at Finish Line, we would get them because they were comfortable, and if you sold enough of a certain brand, you would get a free pair. And now, quality prices. These are tough.
The flat white sounds good.
The flat white is going to look more.
I got my bag. Toronto is a vibe. Fits is fresh, big Fits. I'm out here looking dusty, but Fits is fresh. I got a Kith Toronto t-shirt that isn't offered online, only offered in the store. It don't even matter. I don't even know why, but I got it. Also, I got a hat. I got a New York Mets hat because really inspired by Billy Crystal and City Slickers, and I want to get my City Slicker fits on, especially when we get to Colorado and some of the outdoor places where, you know, it's gonna be denim. Okay, so all denim, little plaid, maybe some flannel with the dusty Mets hat. Come on, this a whole look right here. There was no way I was gonna get Steve Harvey down here. These streets narrow as hell, like right here. I'd have been all up in Stone Island with Steve Harvey because it ain't getting through here. It was a bit hard trying to get here. And I thought I was gonna have time to do a bunch of other things, but I have not. Really landed, took a quick shower, all cold water, didn't cut the propane or the hot water heater on. By the time I finished, wasn't even fully dry yet. I called a Lyft and my Lyft was like, I'm 4 minutes away. And I'm like, bruh, I don't even have clothes on yet. And I'm in an RV, so it's not like I can move fast. Threw clothes on, my man waited in this driveway for me. Very friendly. Toronto, very friendly. New York, he would have pulled off on me hella quick. I got dressed, fed waffles, jumped in the lift. It's like an hour and a half away from where I'm staying. Maybe an hour. I think it was about a solid hour 15. I thought it was 45 minutes, and maybe that's because it was traffic. It added a little bit of time to it. Look at this. I can't fit in that garage. Steve RV ain't going in there. I'm gonna try to find a comedy show, go to meet up with the homies, also get something to eat. I'm starving. So I'm gonna see what the food like here in Toronto. I don't know. I'm gonna find some food. I'm gonna find some shows. I'm gonna check back in. This is spicy chicken, egg rice, with a bunch of kimchi. At my old big age, I need as many probiotics with my meals as possible. I don't even know how much of this I can keep because there's music playing behind me. Bye.
So by the time I pulled up to her funeral, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get the last laugh on this.
I'm back. Had a great time. I am about to pass out. I still have to work in the morning. Still got to go pick up Baby Bird from Detroit airport. So gonna be a busy day. Good night. I didn't get in until about 2 a.m. last night. Your boy partied last night. And I mean, by party, I had a vegetarian egg roll, a nice meal, and I hung out with some friends and talked about feelings and goals. That's how I party now. Most people party with like alcohol and drugs, and I'm just like, tell me how you feel currently. It's not crisis level question. I'm not trying to give you a crisis. It's so rare sometimes that, you know, your friends stop and just have an honest moment with you, depending on what your friendships are like. I'm a comedian, so all of my friends are constantly moving. We're constantly bouncing off each other. It's hard for us to like settle and be in a vibe to like want to talk. So to be around comics who are just like, yeah, nah, I'm in a good place. I wasn't before, but I'm in a good place now, and here's why, and here's what I'm trying to do. It felt good. I know some people think that like comedians get together and it's just like talking trash, and it is a lot, but like it's good when it isn't, you know? It's just good when it isn't. We went out to eat. I haven't seen Sydney in a while. She moved to LA. It was a good time. Got to see Marianne. The show that I was on was possible because of Marianne. They reached out to her to find a comedian, and she reached out to me directly because she knows I do comedy and I'm a Star Wars fan. So she changed the trajectory. So shout out to her. And then Sam Morrison for being the homie, you know. Always good energy around Sam. It wasn't a bad time. Cool being in an actual city, which Montreal is a city, but it feels a bit slower. If this feels like New York City pace, and it's been a while since I've been in New York City. And by a while, I mean like maybe a month or two. Not even a month, not even a two. Probably like a month maybe since I've been in New York. But like, it was good to hit the ground running. Everybody had on big outfits. I'm stalling. I don't have coffee. I gotta clean up, and like not like a clean. I'm gonna do a quick clean because I'm gonna clean when I actually get to this next campsite. I'm gonna do a quick clean, and then I'm gonna head to Detroit and then wait for Baby Bird. JJ lands today, so I'm gonna have the RV clean when she gets to me, and it's gonna be cool to be back stateside where our hotspot works. Our hotspot did not work in Montreal or Kingston or here. It just doesn't work in Canada. And I just haven't had the time or hookup to put out the Starlink. So it'll be cool to work with the actual internet and not have to hotspot in. I'm done stalling. I'm cleaning up now. Be right back. So this looks like a campground, but it is not. Harvest host, Boondockers Welcome, was fortunate enough to be able to stay in someone's driveway last night. So it was probably the quietest place that I've stayed thus far. Even with some campsites, this is probably the quietest place that I've stayed. I'm gonna do a walk around because I've been notoriously leaving things. I left a full GoPro battery in Montreal, and the host of the driveway called me and was just like, hey man, this your battery? I was like, damn, that's gonna be cheaper to buy a new one than it is to get it sent internationally from Canada, which internationally sounds wild when it's just like, man, throw that train across the street. Chuck it as hard as you can. Wherever it lands, I'm gonna pick it up. It'll probably still be useful, but whatever. Steve RV is covered in bugs. I mean, caked in bugs there. So I'm hoping that there's an RV-sized car wash I can take it to RV through. But gonna unhook and get out of here. I'm about to dump some trash and get some coffee. I'm at a rest stop in Cambridge, Ontario. It's like rest stops on the Jersey Turnpike, honestly. Looks like Starbucks, it is. I let myself be known, not the Mets hat. The Mets hat didn't give me away. I went to Tim Hortons and I asked for 2 donut holes. And a woman, older lady, started laughing. She's like, "You're American, huh?" And I was like, "Huh? Wait, what? I'm blending in as a Canadian." And she's like, "Nah, they're Timmy Ho-Hos or Timmy Hunchies." I don't even remember what she said, but she said that they got a different name for little donut holes from Tim Hortons, and I did not call them that, and everybody calls them that. So I don't even know if this is a good story. Well, I had to end the video in there a bit early because I'm struggling with UPS right now. I had to forward the package that had our battery bank in it, our portable battery bank, to the campsite that we're going to, but it got held up for hazardous materials because there's a lithium battery in it, and I kind of want to get that updated, and they are not being helpful as far as like just the general UPS line. So I'm gonna have to call some people, I don't know, call in a favor. I don't even understand how this works, to figure out if I can get this shipping again so it doesn't arrive after we've already left. Stand by. Good, how are you?
Good. All right, where are you coming from?
I went to Montreal, Kingston, and Toronto.
How long was your stay total on here?
Since Monday to today, so three and a half days.
And home is where?
Georgia.
They're gonna open this for you and go straight on through, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Keep right to Ambassador Bridge.
Thank you. I gotta pay? I gotta pay to come back into the country. You couldn't even give me the tap to pay? I gotta swipe? Now I need to take 96 West and put my seatbelt on.
Enter highway 11 and keep left.
96 West. It is extra rattly in here today, and I don't know why. That's gotta be dishes I put in the sink rattling together. This is why I don't like traveling without doing dishes. Without the music on, ish is annoying. Everything makes a noise. Everything creaks and pops, and I have it set on kilometers, and I gotta change it back to miles per hour. Also, listen, I know how tall this vehicle is, and all of the overpasses have signs on how tall they are, and I can see the difference, and like I know like there's taller trucks going under these underpasses, but it doesn't stop me from getting nervous every time. Like right now I'm about to go under one and I'm like, So now I'm gonna run into a little traffic. I gotta get off at 198. I'm gonna focus on what I need. Did it. From Toronto to Detroit. pretty low-key campsite, it looks like from here. Like, not a big site at all. I mean, there's a lake back there, and I think it might expand further than I'm looking. But some nice rigs out here. About to see what Detroit has going on. It's supposed to be a rainy day. I gotta clean up. I got some boxes coming. Ran into an issue with our power bank. It shipped with a lithium battery on a label that did not have like the hazmat on there. So like it's supposed to, I'm supposed to declare hazardous materials. I don't ship from a hazardous materials account. So it got flagged, it got pulled, and now I pretty much have to wait for someone to update the paperwork for me and then see if I'm good to go, which kind of sucks, but hopefully I can get this battery bank before we leave Michigan so that when we get to whatever campsite we're going to, we don't have to worry about it. Also, it was expensive, so I don't want this to get lost in transit. It's a headache. Stay tuned for that. I'll give you the update. But now, gonna go check in here and we're gonna get set up. We're gonna clean. We're gonna do a bunch of things.